Hey! So this is my video for the Milestone College Rep application, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the opportunity that I had to lead our Serve Day project for our missions practicum this year. The 2021 cohort built out a project from scratch for Serve Day for a kids carnival at Christ Haven, and we're so excited about it, and I have learned so much from this process. Of what it looks like to build something from scratch, but also manage a team in the process. It happened kind of naturally, me being the leader on this. If I'm honest with myself, I really wouldn't have picked it. I don't believe that I am a natural leader, but it's something that I'm growing in and something that I need to grow in and that I want to grow in. And so this project taught me a lot of what it looks like to delegate and manage a team and manage other leaders. I have an admin gift, and I'm very organizational minded. And so when it came to the nitty gritty details of stuff, it was like, oh, Kayla should do that. And so I took that on, and when I took that on, I didn't really realize what all it was going to entail, but I have learned so much from it, and getting to empower other people to carry things and to own things. I struggled a little bit at first with wanting to do it all. I had the mindset of if I want it done right, I need to do it myself. And one, that's not how a team works, and that's not how ministry works. And getting to manage this team and take ideas from other people and see what other people's strengths are, and knowing hey, you would be really good at this. How do you feel about that? And maybe they didn't really want to do that. And so it'd be okay, what would you like to do? And maybe they would get to step into something else that they felt more equipped and empowered to do. And then what they stepped away from, somebody else was able to step into that, and they felt really good about that. And so it's going to be really cool walking into Serve Day, and everybody's going to be able to say, I owned that. Everybody had something that they were owning, had something that they were responsible for, and that they were in charge of the execution of. And everyone felt really good about it. Everybody felt like I learned what it looks like to encourage people, to empower people, and just seeing where people's strengths are and putting them in a place that they're going to feel good about too. And so it just taught me a lot as a leader. It taught me a lot about budgeting, managing a budget, managing details like the logistics of events and projects. And it really just taught me a lot, and I'm really grateful that the Lord placed it in my lap, because I really wouldn't have picked it on my own. One of my biggest weaknesses probably is my lack of boundaries. I have very high capacity naturally, but sometimes I don't fill it with the right things. I'm learning what it looks like to say no to things, and when I need to say no, and when it's okay to say no, but not letting that be all the time. I know that I do have very high capacity, and I want to say yes to everything, but when I do that, where I've said yes to and what I've committed to, I don't serve well in those areas, because I've said yes to too many things, and I'm carrying too many things, and so I'm just learning what it looks like to manage that capacity, but having the opportunity to lead this team and different things that we get to carry in Milestone College, I've learned so much from that, and I'm so grateful for it. And then probably one of my greatest strengths is I really love people. One of my highest and my top strengths is empathy, and that has allowed me to see people in a whole different light. It served me really well in this project, because I was able to see people in a different way of you would be really good at this, or I also have developer, and so those paired together, I can see what people are good at, and I can see how to get them where they want to go. And I really just, that empathy has been such a gift to me, and where I've gotten to serve. And I've just been able to encourage people and lift people up, and which in turn just encourages me, because when they're happy, I'm happy. And it really just served me really well in this project, seeing people and being you would be really good at this. And and just empathizing with people and being really compassionate. And that's really just how the Lord wired me. And I'm so grateful that He gave me that heart.